Hi, my name's Ashura and welcome back to part 4? Part 4 of the Alpha Ardenweald storyline, in which I focus on the story, the character dialogue, and everything that's going on, except for me having to kill the mobs. We're skipping that part. That part is boring. No one wants to see that. So, well, I'm assuming you're just here from the end of video 3. If you have skipped straight to part 4 of Ardenweald, I can't help you. I mean, I can, because I'm here, but... So we just got the Ardenweald essence, and something has happened to Heartwood Grove, which I guess from the north, because they were all coming from the north, so it might be where we started, I'm assuming. Alright. It's interesting looking at how much of the zone you explore and how many storylines you do, but a lot of Bastion specifically is mostly for end-game campaign stuff, I assume. You don't explore a lot of it in the leveling experience. Whew. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna turn in the quest that I was doing. There is great conflict drowning the already sorrowful song of Heartwood Grove. Actually, I wonder if that's the one that they had to shut down. The one that we, passed. Ardenweald's own ability. Sepsis. Alright, cool. I'm not here for zone abilities, I'm here for lore! The denizens of Ardenweald are no strangers to conflict. But to see such a ripple of sylvar flee from their grove is of great concern. Lady Moonberry makes haste to request the Winter Queen come at once. You must move quickly to investigate Heartwood Grove. One of our stags shall deliver you there with utmost speed. Take our stag and make haste. Heartwood Grove fades as we speak, but I do not know why. BRB. Oh, she doesn't like this. Hi. Hi. Okay. Alright, let's go. Join us, Naya. Ardenweald will belong to the Masters. You took my friends, my grove, and my wild seeds. I will never join you. Whoa! I sent Lady Moonberry's magic on you. Please follow me. Heartwood Grove must be saved. She just wrecked that guy. We can't leave Heartwood Grove like this. Ooh. Heartwood Grove was chosen to be depleted so other groves could survive. I started seeing sylvar and vorkai with these strange masks. Before I knew it, they were on nearly everyone here. Please, you have to kill any of them who are wearing those masks. They aren't the friends I once knew. All that remains are monsters that want to destroy Ardenweald. One of my tasks in Heartwood Grove was to tend to the wild seeds. Some were chosen to be brought back to Tirnaval, and now these monsters have taken over and intend to drain the anima from the wild seeds. Please, I need you to recover some of the wild seeds that are left. I'll get the others. We can't let the spirits that were given a chance to survive die to these monsters. When Heartwood Grove was chosen to be depleted, we were ordered to take the heart of the grove to Tirnaval. Ah! Sorry, my cat. The possessed attacked while that was happening and started forcing these masks onto all of us. The heart of a grove contains a massive amount of anima. We can't lose it to these monsters. Can you recover it? I need to find one of our healers, a sylvar named Corinth, the guy we made dance. He'll be able to help us find anyone else who might still be alive out here. Let's go. I'll go find Corinth and any other survivors. Meet me further within the grove. The wild seed's anima is almost completely drained, but the spirit within is still surviving. The heart is gone. Taken to shrouded mire. Go! Go! You really just gotta hurt us like this. Investigating. He's still Droman had a mask. Took the heart to shrouded mire. Please, get it back. I can't believe this is happening. Thank you. I tried so hard to save them from whatever this is, but once that mask is on, there is no return. I'll do my part to get some of the wild seeds. You get the others. You found more wild seeds. They're so weak. Can't stand to see them like this. We need to finish this and bring them to Tirnaval as soon as possible. Corinth is dead? And the heart of the grove is gone? Then we have much to do. Corinth, you have returned to the cycle. I will make sure these monsters do not take the heart of the grove. What did she do, though? The grove's Droman was possessed by these masks. I fear he's going to drain all of the anima from the grove's heart. Every grove has a heart that is used to supply it with anima. In this drought, losing a heart would be... I prefer not to think about it. We'll carve a path to the shrouded mire to find the Droman in the heart of the grove. Many of these possessed have stolen Heartwood Grove's anima cones. We must recover them along the way. Every bit of anima counts in this drought. Okay. We'll need allies if we're going to recover the heart of the grove from the possessed Droman. There are 3 survivors trapped nearby. Oh. I can't pronounce these. I assume this is very Gallic inspired. Okay, one is a powerful Tiernan who has tended to Ardenweald longer than I can count. Another is Wagon Master Darwin, who is there to help deliver wild seeds to Tirnaval. The last is Tizan, a cat who complains too much for my liking. A cat? Wasn't he in wolf form, though? If we rescue them, we may be able to recover the heart of the grove from the Droman. Some anima still remains with this anima. This magic is interesting. Surely I've seen it somewhere before. You're referring to mine or the one that he's being like held with? Fairy dust. It's like fairy fire! Fae dragons. Actually, that's a bizarre and totally random thought, but Fae dragons, and then you have like the Fae drakes on Draenor. They're like Emerald Dream creatures, right? But I mean, with the Emerald Dream connection to here, I wonder if they could be like have some connection to the Shadowlands, and maybe that's why we see the same species on 2 different planets. Not like taking into account the Titans seeding different planets with the same species, which is a thing in lore. And then there are some species who just, like, developed independently. Like, I think the Warp Stalkers? I wrote a lore post on that a long time ago. My gratitude blossoms. I will meet you further ahead. Oh, the violent winds must change. That was cool. Thanks. You're going to need my help to get through this. I'll run on ahead. So dark. It's over for me. Keep going. Man. You introduce us to these nice, lovely characters and then they die. Come on, we're in the Shadowlands. I mean, I guess technically the idea here is that there's a cycle so they can always come back. But because of the drought, they can't. Breaks my heart. We can't let the possessed take anything else from us. So many anima cones lost. At least we were able to recover these. Darwin. We can't let her die. If we have the anima cones, we can use them to save her. Can we? Is that a good use of our anima cones though? Hurry! We can use the anima cones we gathered to save Darwin's life. I know they're intended for wild seeds, but we can't let these monsters take anyone else. Stop. Save the anima for the wild seeds. I'm just a wagon master. Darwin, we've lost Corinth. I can't lose anyone else. Sacrifices must be made. I return to the cycle. That's even worse. Oh, now we're There is the heart of the grove. We have to get it back. For all those who have fallen. Keep forgetting. The Darkmoon of Heartwood Grove seems to be controlled by some sort of otherworldly magic. If we do not hurry, he will drain all of the anima out of the heart. I do hate to be in a rush, but we have no choice. We will need some amount of anima to break through that barrier. Lucky for us, Tizan is an older spirit of Ardenweald. He has plenty of it to spare. Speak with Tizan and tell the old spirit to use his anima to help save the heart. I don't like the way you're looking at me. You do know you're supposed to find everlasting peace in the afterlife, right? I love this guy. Please sacrifice some of your life force. You want my anima? Why can't the ancient turn and do it? Darkness encroaches. The light of the forest must shine in our defense. Anima given shall return in time. Not so for a spirit lost to oblivion. Fine, but I expect to get some anima back after this. Look at him go! There. Put an end to this. Oops. So, all will join us. You are delaying the inevitable. Lunar Respite. That's an interesting name. Shadowlands. I like looking at ability names.
I do not have a target.
Naya, I am sorry. The heart! No! What are we going to do? The heart was going to feed so many starving wild seeds. Did it just, like, get yeeted off? What happened? You should return to Tirnaval, young ones. I have much to do in Ardenweald. We've lost so much. Why would anyone do this? So many of my friends have returned in the cycle, all because of these strange masks. Why did they take my friends? What was the point of destroying the heart of my grove? You have to tell Drome and Tashmir at Tirnaval what happened here. I'll make my way to Tirnaval eventually. I need some time to say goodbye to all that are gone. Okay. So, who do I talk to about getting that anima used back? I don't know, Tazan. I'm sorry. You can leave now. Well, I better stay with you. Just so you don't forget that you owe me some anima. Someone told me Darwin and Corinth were great pranksters, but I never did get to hear what they did. Huh. Well, there was this one time when Dreamweaver was visiting Heartwood Grove. This zone hits the feels. I was like, how dare he be so insensitive and be like, hey, where do I get my anima back? And she's like, my friends died. But he strikes me as one of those people who, like, humor is the way you cope, you know? I think that's sweet. Just like tell me about the good times. The queen will be here shortly. Oh, this is so exciting. I can't wait to meet her. I could sense a great loss within the roots of Ardenweald. We shall see what the Winter Queen does with this news. The roots! Actually, I guess it would make sense that this whole realm is just, like, connected. All the roots of the different trees. Audience with the Winter Queen. That was probably, I don't know, I want to see it! Let's do it! The queen approaches. The land sings beneath her feet. Tirnaval will bloom once more. Wait and listen. And then speak when the time arrives. Ah! Let's go!
Well, what do we have here?
Placeholder. The queen arrives and infuses the grove with her power, but she vanishes again before you can speak with her? Excuse me? What's with the leaders of these zones being like, I'm better than you guys and have no time for you? I get you have to deal with the souls of literally everyone in existence ever. Other realms notwithstanding, but like, because when you go to Bastion and you come across Clea and the Ascendant, and she's like, yeah, sure, I'll pass on your message to the Archon, whatever, and Clea's like, you know what, I'm gonna help you get this message to the Archon because it matters. And they're just like brushing you off. But I mean, I guess I kind of like it because we've been going through so many expansions being recognized as like the hero of Azeroth and everyone defers to us and we're the leader of our class order hall and whatever. And we come here and it's kind of humbling. Like, they don't have time for us. Even though we're Mawwalkers and we're special, like, there's bigger stuff going on here. And I like that it's not necessarily recognized from the start that we can play a big role in helping things to the pantheon to the leaders. Even if, like, you know, the individual people who give us the quest, they come and see us and they're like, you can help, but I mean, who else will help? Limited options.
What can I do for you?
Oh no! She moved on too quickly. I know you wanted to speak with her, and I thought for certain she could stay long enough to grant you an audience. Moonberry looks down crestfallen. Things must be worse than I thought. She has to be in so many places all at once. Moonberry sets her hands on her hips, resolute. Well, we'll just have to keep trying to get you to her. Alright, what's next?
We'll meet again. So nice to see you.
Don't worry. We can still think of something. Clearly, there are simply too many crises all across Ardenweald for the Queen, and I'm afraid her court to manage all at once. We must start putting out some of those fires, or her attention will always be divided. That actually makes a lot of sense. Because in Bastion, it was like, you're just beneath the Archon. Like, you need to ascend before you can talk to her, before you can be worthy enough. But I like this. You've done so... I forgot. You've done so much already. But the Queen's presence is still too divided. We need to help her restore balance. Then, maybe she will stay long enough for you to deliver your message. For instance, the Wild Hunt have been called the Glitterfall Basin, but they were quickly overwhelmed. We need their muscle to drive out these invaders. Go, and seek out Hunt Captain Karain. Karain? Karain. Oh, and don't let her ferocity deter you. All vorkai are like that. Just don't get between her spear and her prey. Alright.
I can't wait to see what you do next.
The Wild Hunt is vital to Ardenweald's defenses. Help them out and they can turn the tide. So we are just about halfway through Ardenweald, and we haven't left this part of the zone. I'm so here for this. Normally, oh, there's more quests. Those must be for other storylines or side quests. If I looked up, I can confirm that. I'm just going to pick these up in the next video. So, alright. I will see you in the next part of Ardenweald's Alpha storyline.